since I actually got out in nature. And it's a beautiful day, about 60 degrees. Got off of work and I was like, you know what? It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. It was nice and warm from the sun. What was that? I was like, yeah, let me go for a nature trail walk. Go by some water. You know, that's my serenity right there. It's my peace, my clarity. It is so refreshing to be out here in the sun getting this vitamin D. Ooh. I was like, gosh, I've been missing this. Being outside. Oh, it's a little sand thingy. Hold on. Ooh, good sand. Ooh, my favorite people. Well, mammals. Dolphins. Ooh, what's that? Is that a seal? Yeah, that's a turtle, because that's what I am. A turtle. I like staying in my shell. I do. Then sometimes I like coming outside. Look out, this is a reptile. Dinosaur. Ooh. Look at that. This makes me think of snow. Oh, is that an alligator? Crocodile? That's dope. Ooh, what's this? Wait, did I say the other one was a seal? Maybe I was wrong. Seal. Horse? Yeah. This is a good education lesson for the children. Look, reminding me in regards to these different animals. What's over here? Telling you guys, stay tapped in to nature. It definitely rejuvenates, restores energy, clarity, puts things in a better perspective. Ooh, looky. Let's see. See if it's dirty. Okay, yeah, it's dirty. Okay. Want me some water so I could do this? This is cool. I wonder how deep this goes. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Oh, this is so cool. I love it. It's amazing the little nooks and crannies you find in different towns, different communities. Like, I did not know this was here this whole time. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, this is pretty cool. I get to sit down. Okay. I think I found me a little spot. That sun is life. It's everything. Y'all hear that? Okay, I'm laughing at myself because here I am. I got my eyes closed, just focused on meditating and just taking it all in. But all I feel is like little bumps, little movement underneath me. And I just like, going, wait. I'm like looking like, is somebody coming? Like, what's up? And nobody's there. I'm like, yeah. See, it's been a while since I really did try to do this. Need to get back into that Zen. Need to get back to that point where I could literally be in a room full of people and noise, and I could literally close my eyes and really just hear nothing. Just focus on inner self. Every day I fight for my sanity, I'm telling you. To stay grounded. Stay at peace. Stay focused. Keeping my mind clear. My energy high vibrations. It's funny when I talk to people about anxiety, insecurities, fears, doubts, and negative self-talk that I go through, and just my coping mechanisms and strategies, things that I work on to better myself. Most people are shocked and surprised when I tell them this about, things that go on in this brain of mine. It's crazy because I get overwhelmed by the vision that God has given me, the divine. Like, won't say I'm scared of success. Because I don't feel like I am. But because of that, the execution, right? Constantly praying for the alignment and reciprocative energy with people, the collaborations. That's what overwhelms me. The whole building this foundation, the connection part. More power to all of you that are out here killing it, manifesting all your dreams and creating all of these ideas and visions into reality. Because this ain't an easy path. This is definitely a road less traveled. No, I refuse to give up. Giving up is not the option. Just sometimes I gotta revamp, re-strategize, and that's all I keep working on. Just to get better, Just to get better. My mama always told me life is what you make it. Never really understood that statement, but the older I've gotten, the more things I've experienced, the more things that I've accomplished, definitely grasp that. And it feels so good when you could check things off your list, I'm constantly writing to-do lists, so constantly re-strategizing my plan. Yeah. It's a daily task. Daily. Hey, you can have a list of 5 to 10 things. You could check off 1 to 2. That's a win. Because you're making the steps. The steps. It's layers. Onion. It's an onion. There's levels to this. It's okay. Because I used to really beat myself up. I'm coming out that season of survival mode. Coming out that season of beating myself up. Whew. Man. I really had loathed myself. And that's so unfortunate to say. But it's the God honest truth. It's sad. But I love me so much. I adore me. That's why I came up with Amazon Warrior Empress. Awe. Okay? Awe. Awe of you. That's why I remind myself to be in awe of myself. This self-love journey, healing journey. It's work. Gotta put in that work. It's constant. Doesn't stop. That vision is what keeps me going, keeps me striving and thriving, keeps me re-strategizing. Implementation, consistency, lessons that I've definitely learned and definitely working on. It's December. It's definitely all about, most people say resolutions, right? In business, they say rebranding, re-strategizing. Overall, I must say that looking at this past year, it's definitely been so much growth. And I'm so proud of myself. Hey, I like me and my kindred sister, Zakira, we say, give ourselves a round of applause. Hey. I need to get me a teleprompter tripod. Yeah, so I really look forward to 2026. Man, really stepping out of my shell, my box, my bubble. Because I like my bubble. I ain't gonna lie, I like my bubble. Like, there's so much I want to say and do and share, but it's like, I love my bubble. I do make myself happy. I really do. I laugh at myself all the time. The self-love journey, this healing journey. I'm super excited about life. Living in the moment, you know? Enjoying and appreciating everything, every step of the way. So I'm constantly saying I'm in a state of gratitude. I used to say, people ask me how I'm doing, I used to be like, I'm blessed to see another day. No, I'm grateful to see another day. Because I definitely got a story to tell. You know, been through many situations where I wouldn't be standing right now at this moment. So I'm very grateful to be able to talk to you guys, to say something, articulate myself, to be able to still walk and be fully functioning. Even though I do deal with chronic pain, but we working on combating that motherfucker. Arthritis, you will not get the best of me. Sciatica, you will not. You know, but aging is definitely something. And especially if your body has been through a lot of trauma like mine has, you know. You definitely feel the repercussions of it all. The older you get. You know, I'm getting closer and closer to 50. And yeah, I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful. And I love finding peaceful places to just sit with self and just be. Just listening to the trees, the wind, the water. Just the flow of life, you know? just reminding me to stay in that flow. Because it's hard, it's challenging. But we got to be diligent towards ourselves, first and foremost. I got so accustomed to putting everything and everybody before myself, being that sacrificial lamb. Don't know where that mindset came from, but I know I'm a very compassionate person, an empathic person, and I think that's kind of what it be. Just be like, I be just honing in on people's feelings and emotions, and just want to see, I just want to see everybody happy. I want to be happy, and I always believed in treating people how I want to be treated. So it's just like, when I think about happiness, joy, love, just laughter, that's how I like being myself, because I know that I'm very animated, goofy. Gosh, I look so tired. I am tired. I'm not gonna lie. My brain has been this is why we're having a mental health break at this moment. And I decided just to invite you guys in on where I'm at, but just appreciating life, but it's a good not sleeping kind of thing, because my, like I said, the divine has given me a vision, and the vision is just is more tapped in and tuned in, and it's just oh wow, so my brain kind of is just excited and overstimulated in a good sense, though, you know what I mean, very productive. I'm really in the mapping out, planning, so the implementation, the execution for 2026 is very effective and efficient. Been doing a lot of research and development for sure. But it's all good, because I enjoy being a creative entrepreneur. I enjoy being an artist. I enjoy working with my hands. I enjoy being an innovator, a visionary. But like I said, the biggest challenge really is that networking aspect, where the connections are really working towards the greater good of the plan, and the execution aspect. And of course, working on myself, because that's really where I've been in that season of really just self-love and healing, to ensure that this next phase, this next stage of life, the execution is effective and efficient, the team building is solid, but yeah, I really look forward to just you guys seeing more of us at Water Productions and Publishing, and seeing more of Amazon Warrior, Empress, definitely staying, connected and tapped into our movements, our movements of social impact, global impact, the AWEofYOU movement. That's the whole self-love campaign that we have. Every Day I Fight for My Sanity is our mental health campaign. So I really look forward to the future and all that's to come, That's just so beautiful. Thank you for joining me in my mental health break. And stay tuned for season 2 of Fuego Dosage podcast, and a double dose of Fuego experience, a book and food tour, and some other things. Oh yeah, and for Valentine's Day, I'll be doing a performance. I believe this will be my first performance for 2026, bringing in the new year. And yeah, my birthday will be a week or so after that, February 25th. So February, I see it as being a really active month, and I'm excited. I'm really excited because, you know, when you sit on ideas for so long, and then now it's just like executing it, it's just like, you know, just like it becomes like, before it was like, when the idea came, it's just like, okay, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do, da da da, and then it's like you start implementing it and executing it. It's like, oh wow, it's really happening, you know, like, okay, cool. And I'm not even gonna lie, like, when it comes to performing, I do get very anxious and be like, oh gosh. But people enjoy when I speak, so that is what has motivated me and empowered me. So I must say that I'm definitely stepping out on faith with so much that I've been doing. Like, most people be shocked when I say this, but I feel like, you know, this whole creating a production and publishing company, really stepping out in the forefront of being an artist, you know, a self-published author. Like, I'm so accustomed to being in the behind the scenes, you know, helping other artists and businesses, you know, really, you know, fine tune their business, develop their business, their whole plan, their strategy. So I really have loved doing that, empowering others. So now it's just like, okay, now we're gonna do it for self, you know. So, and then I'm doing it with my firstborn, you know. So it's just like, I'm just super excited. And then of course getting my youngest on board too, because I just love the fact that we're so creative, and I love connecting with more creatives. So that is a whole strategy for 2026, definitely connecting with more creatives and collaborating on more events and projects. So I'm just excited. That's all I can say, guys. Like, seriously, like, I just feel overjoyed, you know. It's like a roller coaster feeling that I be getting or going through, because it's like I get overstimulated with all the ideas and thoughts and plans and strategies. And then it's just like, now that I'm talking about it, right? Now that I'm talking about it, it's like, oh, wow. Yeah. like, yeah. It all makes sense. It's all working out, you know. But yeah, this is just my motivation, you know. How I check myself, my checks and balances, my mental health check, my mental health breaks, you know, those moments where I reflect and, you know, put things in best perspective, you know. That's my coping mechanism, you know, reverse psychology, staying positive psychology, you know. These are all the things that I researched, but over a decade ago, you know, and art therapy, just writing, you know, that whole body movement expression. So you definitely will see more of my different therapeutic strategies for 2026. And I'm excited to share, because if it wasn't for my kindred sister, Zakira, if it wasn't for her crying that day when I started dancing, because I was playing some music, and I believe it was a Pastor Mike song, and I was just like going through it at that time, and the song came on and it just moved me, and I just danced to the, you know, got it off my chest, got it out my body, you know, what I was going through. And it felt so good and liberating. And she cried. And that moved me and empowered me. And it was like God speaking to me, confirming, like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So, and I love dancing. So I'm really excited about just showing you guys more of me and my expression, you know, like I call it my liberation movement, my self-love movement, my healing movement, my healing journey, you know. Well, that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. And I just empower and encourage all of you to do the same. You know, stay in awe of you. Create that plan. Execute that plan. Build that foundation. Build that team. Network. Reach out to me. Let's network. Let's collaborate. You know what I mean? Like, let's do this. 2026 is definitely all about implementation and just running with it. You know, it's not about sitting on those ideas or those stories or whatever. Like, oh, that's interesting. My ear just, what the hell was just that? That just, well, I don't know. And my ear's doing something. Okay, I'm about to start walking because something just plopped in the water. And I don't know what's out here. You know what I mean? So to keep myself safe, we just gonna walk on by. Okay, so I came back to the car. But I enjoyed my little time out in the sun by the water. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay in a state of gratitude. Stay positive. Create that plan. Build that team. Work that plan. Pour into self. Constantly stay in awe of you. Constantly work on your healing. Doing that shadow work. Life is what you make it. So make it great. Amazon Warrior Empress. Talk to you guys later.